possibly get this win and earn some more points for the women's side. She's had a great outdoor season so far, but I don't think Cambria Sturgis is going to try to relinquish this to her. But it's going to be a good race, I think, between those two individuals.
No, she's definitely not. And Sturgis right now, 11th best in the nation, but I would expect to see that time bested here as she's on her home track, one of the fastest tracks in the country. And you know that she doesn't want to disappoint the home fans. The last time that the MEAC Championship will be held here at Irwin Belk Track. And so the ladies stretching things out before they step onto the blocks. And we are set for the 100-meter dash. North Carolina A&T occupying 5 of the 8 lanes. Sturgis in lane 4, Grant in lane 5. That'll be the competition to watch here for all 100 meters to the finish line. And it is tight here to begin as Sturgis starts to pull away. It's hers to lose, and she takes it. Cambrea Sturgis, a solid 5 meters ahead of everybody else there down the stretch. And an 11.03. She is now the 3rd fastest in the country at the women's 100-meter dash. Wow!
She saved her best for today, Spencer, because when she came out of those blocks, determination was on her face. And if you take a look at the start of this, look how she's pumping her arms. She's relaxed coming down the track. Strong. She blew away from the field for the most part. That was her race to lose.
That was phenomenal.
You could see the power of her run today.
So Cambrea Sturgis claims gold in the women's 100-meter. As you see, the medal winners for the women's 100-meter dash. So the 200-meter dash upcoming as the women loosening up for the last time.
Hey, Spencer, I must say that this is one of my favorite races to watch, is the 200. Like the 100, it's over so fast, but the 200 is such a finesse race. And coming around that curve and being able to run that curve is such a key, the finishing up on that the 100-yard stretch. So I'm excited about this race.
Norfolk State with 2 competitors in this one. The Spartans will be on the outside lanes. Malika Pride will be in lane 1. Kiara Grant will be in lane 8. Jessica Gabai for Howard will occupy lane 3. And North Carolina A&T will take up the rest of the field. Simone Darius is in lane 2. Delecia McDuffie in 4. Kamaya DeBose Epps in lane 5. Lane 6 features Cambrea Sturgis, who is 7th in the nation in this event. And Jonah Ross will run in lane number 7. A little cool out for some of these runners today. The highs were supposed to remain in the 60s today.
I can remember in 2019 being down here, it was 85 degrees for this race, which is perfect for, track and field because you want the weather to be a little warmer. But the thing about track is that you've got to be able to run in all type of weather. And I know that out in Oregon where the U.S. trials are taking place, most of the time during those trials it's normally raining. So you have to be prepared for anything weather-wise during the outdoor season.
The high today now up to 72 as we have made it to that temperature. So a little warmer than expected, but still a little bit below average.
So they're in the blocks.
They're in the blocks and ready to go. The 200-meter dash for the women, the final here at Irwin Belk Track. Sturgis in lane 6. DeBose Epps in lane 5. We're underway. Around the turn. Into the home stretch. Sturgis, DeBose Epps, and goodbye. In that order. So, the 7th, 13th, and 14th best runners in the nation hold true in that order, as Sturgis records a 22.88, actually 0.02 slower than her fastest time on April 29th.
And if you look at the start of this race, she came out the blocks strong, but on that, when she came around that curve, she was so strong coming out of that curve, and just down the stretch, her arms pumping, driving, looking relaxed, and she just took that race.
Absolutely tremendous effort today out of Cambrea Sturgis.
And we expected her to take that 100 and the 200. And like you said, she may have been off a little pace of her best time, considering the weather. I'm going to call it on that. But still a strong race overall, good time, as she prepares for, you know, the next race that's coming up, relays later on today. You can only imagine if Joseph Amore was here and running up against him, and what that race would have looked like down the stretch.
Oh, could you imagine? I mean, Amoa, of course, this was one of the events that he's qualified for the Olympics for Ghana. Amoa had ran a 20.36 back on April the 10th. So if that was his top time, Harding would have beat him, but it would have been one heck of a race down the stretch.
Both the 100 and the 200 would have been one down the stretch to see those two guys. And as Harding improved his times,